Hi and welcome back. I am doing my very first ever anti-haul. What I'm not going to buy. This was originally started by Kimberly Clark, and I've kind of contemplated doing one of these videos for a while, but I don't know. I just put it off. But being on a low buy and seeing kind of a lot of new releases coming out lately, things kind of look the same. Like if you really dig into the products or look at the individual colors and palettes, or you know, basically everything is like recycling itself. And then there's some really crazy stuff where you're just like, the company is doing what? So I just am kind of out of video ideas. So I was like, I'm gonna do what I don't want, what I'm not going to buy. All of my pictures I'm going to put up here of the item as I'm talking about it. I'm getting all of these off of the Trend Mood Instagram page. I don't follow them, but I will pop on there sometimes just when I'm bored. But most of the stuff I'm like, really? No, I don't want that. All right, first off is the Too Faced Life's a Festival collection. I guess this is great if you're like 6 years old. I don't know. There's something about it that just kind of upsets me, and I'm not really sure what that is. It's kind of a cluster. It's like it's a really big collection, and there's a lot going on in it. I think it's just a little too much. And the unicorn thing is kind of overplayed. Like everybody else is saying, it's kind of like, it's already been done. It was last year. I don't know why they decided to release this, and I'm really curious as to how well it's actually going to do. Emily Noel did a video on the whole Too Faced Life's a Festival collection, and she wasn't super thrilled. I don't know. I'm 34 years old, and it does not appeal to me one bit. The colors are just way too much. I don't know, and they're like, we already have it all, especially if any of us got on like the holographic-ish trend last year. You probably already own something holographic. And the packaging just looks really tacky. So it's like one side of Too Faced. While the Too Faced Life as a Festival collection is like really super tacky and kind of colorful, they are also coming out with a natural beauty collection, and that consists of a highlight blush bronzer palette and also a face, or no, excuse me, the natural matte. They repackaged the natural matte eyeshadow palette, and I don't know, it's like you have your super ridiculously colorful Too Faced, and then you have your boring basic Too Faced, and it's, for me, it's really confusing. So it's like, what direction does the brand want to go on? Do they want to cater to 13-year-olds, or do they want to cater to older women? Or more, you know what I mean? I'm just like, it confuses me as a consumer, and I don't really care for it. And that blush palette, I don't know, it's probably prettier in person, but plus I don't really like Too Faced. Like their eyeshadow formula is, and I don't like their bronzers. Their lipsticks are really super creamy, and they just kind of slide all over the place. So anything from Too Faced is always a no for me. Makeup Forever did release a Starlit glitter palette, and I did swatch this in Sephora a couple days ago. I was automatically drawn to it. The packaging is absolutely gorgeous. The shades in it are beautiful. They didn't really swatch that well. Like the base pigment wasn't that great, but they reminded me of the MAC Dazzle shadows, and I have like 6 or 7 of those, and all the ones that I own, like I can dupe the Starlit glitter palette with those. So I think it's a great idea, but if you have any of the MAC Dazzle shadows or the Urban Decay, what are those topper ones? Are they Moon Dust something? You don't need the Starlit one by Makeup Forever. It's pretty, but I don't know, man. I think it was like $45 too. I don't know. I like the MAC Dazzle shadows a million times better, so I won't be purchasing the Starlit one by Makeup Forever, even though I was very highly tempted until I realized I already own them all. The MAC Jeremy Scott collection is like, the packaging is amazing. I was in Nordstrom and I saw it and I was like, okay, I gotta go over there and see what this is all about. Like aesthetically, the packaging is absolutely beautiful. But the shadow palette, the eyeshadows, the pans were so tiny. I was thinking, how am I gonna get like a crease brush in there or something? And then I was swatching a couple of them and the payoff was just like, meh, not. And I didn't like how much wasted space there was where the shadows were lined out. It just confused me. Like, you're basically paying $75 for a metal fake boombox thing. The lip palette was underwhelming, and then the cheek palette was very, I didn't like how the packaging, like you took the top off, because what happens, I mean, I probably wouldn't lose the top, but I don't like having to like take something off and set it somewhere. Not in a cheek palette or an eyeshadow palette like that. But like playing with the textures, they were just, and the colors themselves, the highlight was nothing special. The blush was like a peachy pink and it was boring. So I wound up not buying any of that. But I think that the pricing on that was just a little bit too much. You're basically paying for the packaging and the name, and I didn't. Don't listen to the beauty gurus. They're I think that they're just happy that they get free stuff sent to them, and the packaging was super cool. But what are you gonna do? Like carry around the boombox thing and like have music playing out of your Pandora on your phone? I don't know. It was cute. It sucked me in for like 2 seconds, and then I saw the actual eyeshadow pans. I was like, this is a joke. Like a literal joke. It reminded me of the color scheme reminds me of the Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca remix. So if you have that, like you're totally golden. You don't need the Jeremy Scott one. As I was scrolling through Trend Mood's Instagram, I saw some lip swatches and I was like, what? Are those lip swatches? Those are some of the ugliest colors I have ever seen in my life for lipsticks. And that is the Melt Cosmetics, and they have a new lipstick collection out called the Unconventional Nudes. And the colors are just like, I don't like them. I really don't like them. They kind of make me angry in a, like why would, I don't know. They're just ugly to me. And I don't understand the appeal of this weird unconventional nude lipstick. I think it's really great for editorial looks, etc. But for a normal, everyday human, I don't know why you would wear, especially one like Tomboy. For what reason? It's like gray. Unless you're one of Kat Von D's corpse friends. Maybe? I don't know. I just thought that those were really ugly and I was like, no way. I do own the Melt Shoes and Party stack and that thing's amazing, but I think maybe their lipstick color choices, they need to rethink them. Urban Decay's Naked Petite Heat. First off, I don't like Urban Decay's eyeshadow formula. They're almost like too creamy to the point where they all muddy together. I have gotten rid of all of my Urban Decay palettes that I ever owned. I don't like the formula, but whenever I saw that they were coming out with a Naked Petite Heat, so it basically a miniature Naked Heat palette. If you have the Naked Heat, then you don't need the Petite Heat. They can say all they want that they're new colors, but really? Are they really? No. The colors have already been done, and more than likely, I own all of those. And I just dropped my thing. So it's a no for me on any Urban Decay, although I think it's the Back Talk palette that they're coming out with. There's shadows on one side and then blushes on the other. The color scheme on that really grasped my attention, but I'm gonna shop my stash and see what I have in regards to that color scheme. I don't know, man, the Petite Heat was just like, Wah, wah, wah. Super boring. The last thing on my what I don't want to buy list is this Too Faced pink cool not cruel bunny makeup bag that retails for $26, and it looks like a Kate Spade knockoff. It's adorable. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, that's adorable. And then I was like, it's completely unpractical. You have like this fluffy bunny tail on the back. That thing is going to get so dirty if you have it in your purse. And it looks like a Kate Spade knockoff. Too Faced. Stick to your crap makeup, because I don't think foraying into like the purse accessories line is going to get you anywhere, especially not for $26. I mean, that's kind of pricey, and it's probably made in China. I don't know. I thought it was kind of funny that Too Faced is releasing like a little makeup bag. It's 8 inches by 4 inches and 7 inches high. I don't know. Where'd you buy it? Not for 26 bucks, man. You can go to like 21 or Forever 21 and get something for like a third of the price. That's crazy. All right, that's what I am not going to be buying. Is there any new releases that have been tempting you, or where you're just like, what? Why are you releasing that? I'm very curious to know. In my head, I'm always thinking to myself why I would not purchase an item, and so it's kind of nice to just like spew it out. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.